Hello out there, this is Polish Pete, and this is Just Landed. We've got a ton more stuff that has come in as promised, especially these last couple weeks. Things are starting to free up again in the supply chain, so we are seeing massive amounts of new products show up. Look forward to a lot more of these. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna have to talk about a lot more products in each one of these videos because a lot of stuff's coming in at a time. But we wanna make sure we get through all these just to let you know they came in. So we got a big shipment in from NetBait and Scum Frog and Snag Proof. We got a bunch of different options for you and all that stuff. We expanded on what we carry in all those. And some of the baits that we've already had on our site, we've expanded in the color selections and sizes, but these are some new shapes that we've gotten on our system right now. So go check them out on the site. As soon as we're done with this, you'll see everything that's available there. But we've got the tiny pack of craw now. What makes these unique compared to other craws in the market is they are hollow in the body here. So you can shove a rattle inside of these. You can shove scent inside of them. If you're looking to add some traction, whether it is that sound or scent, this is a great option for you as an angler. Next up is the tiny pack of craw. I absolutely love these things, the little pack of chunks. I use the two sizes that are larger than this all the time. This little mini one, still got to find me a jig I want to throw that thing on, but it's a great option for all you BFS anglers out there. That means baitcast or finesse. If you want to throw little tiny micro jigs with a spinning rod, this is a cool option for you there too. I can promise you these things will get bit. Next up is we got two sizes in the Kick and Bee. So we've got the regular Kick and Bee, which is a larger version of, and then this one being the mini Kick and Bee. Beaver creature style, but this is more of a swimming style version of a creature bait. So killer jig trailer. This would also shine as being just Texas rigged or and flipped. If you're looking to get those kicking style legs, those speed kicking style legs that are on these for getting reaction bites, this would be a killer swim jig trailer, flipping bait, even a football jig if you're gonna fish it more faster and more aggressive and you wanna get that kick on the fall. Great option for you there. Next up is the big Bopper. So this one here is your speed style worm. So you're gonna Texapose this either weightless or with a small little weight in the front, cast it and wind it. This thing's gonna has that speed style tail on it, so it's gonna kick really hard and get you those reaction bites. Killer worm for your Florida anglers out there. We have two sizes now in the Spanky. We have the little Spanky and the big Spanky. Soft plastic swim bait option from NetBait. I'm a big fan of this company. I have a lot of confidence in their plastics, so I have not thrown these swim baits, but I'll probably pick some up here because swim baits catch them absolutely everywhere. One of the cool things about their swim bait here is it does have a split belly, so if you do want to Texapose this small little swim bait here with a boot tail on it, it's a cool little option on these guys. We've got a whole bunch of new frogs. We got lots and lots of new frogs. We've got the Bigfoot and the Little Bigfoot now from Scum Frog. So those are your buzzing style frogs. So you cast them out and retrieve them, and the legs kick and paddle through the water. They get those big bumping tails on them like that. We have their trophy series, which is a lot higher end paint jobs. They got really nice black nickel hooks in them. They're a little bit higher quality than the traditional hooks come with. Real jig style skirting material coming out. So this is a really cool higher end option of a frog from Scum Frog. The old school traditional Scum Frog. These things have been catching for a lot. It's the first frog I started catching them on. There's something about a Scum Frog. I think the hookup percentage on them is phenomenal. The only knock on them has always been you can't cast them super far, but when it's not really windy and you're getting the casting distance you want out of it, this frog is a really high hookup ratio. They are super, super soft. Next up is the Scum Dog, the big and the Scum Dog small here. So these two are really good at being twitched and kind of walked on the surface. Really good walking frogs, fish in heavy cover. They got a little bit more weight to them than the traditional Scum Frog, so if you're looking to get in some thick stuff with any of the Scum Frog products, check out those two. We have the Snag Proof Fat Frog now, so if you're fishing mats, big, heavy, matted cheese mats, pad fields that are really thick, this thing has a huge presence in the water, causes a lot of commotion, hits hard, and makes a lot of commotion as you're pulling it through that heavy cover. It makes it easier for the fish to find. And last but not least, we have a whole bunch of drop shot options from NetBait. We have the Drifter, which we've seen recently cash and checks in the North Country for smallmouth. These things are little hand-poured worms designed for that drifting technique you do smallmouth fishing on a heavier drop shot weight, letting the wind or current pull the boat along, and you're trying to keep bottom contact with that weight, keep this little thing suspended up above. They got a realistic little eyes put on them there, but they're really cool little options from NetBait, and we know for a fact these things have been catching them big time. Next up is 3 options in their crush worm. So this is a hand-poured worm from them. Here's the regular crush worm at a 3.75. It's a flat hand-poured style worm. These things are going to be great on a drop shot or a little Ned head. We have their stumpy version, which is a fatter, thicker version of it. Hand-poured worm, good for a drop shot as well. And last but not least, you got the little junior crush. So if you're going to downsize your line, you're getting into that 4-pound test, 6-pound test stuff. I can't stand that stuff, but if you got to do it, this is the little drifting soft plastic for you there. So all these baits right now are all on the site right now. And when you go on there and you're looking at all the new stuff we've added, you'll see even more stuff that we've added that we can't even get enough videos to you fast enough about. So check out the site. We got lots and lots coming. We're going to load up all winter long. And get you guys, we're gonna have one heck of a year next year. So keep following us and make sure you always message us and let us know if there's anything you're not seeing that we haven't added, because we're trying to get it all. Take care and go catch them.